website commentators, and I did the stats. I did the
it.
stats stuff for our
it
PR
so
in
bad.
Minnesota too. So, yeah, I mean, there's some cool stuff on websites like Bracket, but we need a more centralized place.
Facts. And I think doing it because you guys all the bells and whistles too. You got little medals for people and stuff too.
Challenge integration coming at the end of the summer, hopefully. Challenge is really annoying, but
speaking of challenges,
we're doing our best.
And challenging, we got AoS and Matador.
Absolutely.
And both these players are absolutely fantastic. Like 2 powerhouses in this region for sure. I see Matador doing work at majors every time he goes. AoS coming off the Wi-Fi era, being a fantastic ZSS player.
For sure. Yeah, and AoS has been a thorn in the side of many players here in MGBA for a while. So
it's giving you guys trouble, huh, with that flip kick. I talked to him earlier. He was like, I just use flip kick. Really? Good move.
Yeah, that's understanding your win condition. I appreciate that. Okay, yeah, I like that, trying to extend it on the bike.
I love Matador integrating the bike into his gameplay. That's really, really nice. Look at that. He did all of that because of the bike. The bike actually caught the hitbox on up smash. And
yeah, you're usually not going to get a punish like that on up smash.
For real. He got it. He made it happen.
Okay.
And I love the fact that Matador is patrolling the platform just to make it a little trickier for AoS to hit flip kick, because you get hit by flip kick on the way back. At that percent, you can basically just get your stock with that.
All right, good knowledge with the bike there. Yeah, Mata pretty much had to go low. All right. But, you know, Wario's still got that waft. Going to be online in about 15 seconds here.
If he can wrap up this stock, or at least get a significant amount of damage before that, like it's good. You know, a lot of Warriors like to, if they feel confident in their neutral, they like to save it in the back pocket for the last stock, just so that their work is cut in half.
Yeah, and I think he's all right with the way this game's been going. A fairly long.
Oh, but he's gonna let it rip. He's just gonna let it go.
That's incredible. Like he had some pretty cool platform setups with the bike, like getting the speed boost off the corner there. The corner of the platform, but I did not know you could just combo that into waft like that. That's beautiful.
Especially since the nerf too.
Yeah.
I know some of his confirms weren't as good.
Yeah, the up tilt got nerfed pretty hard, and then the detection box on the waft. Yeah.
But Matador, you know, not letting it nerf him whatsoever. Like he's still going in. I feel like Matador's getting a little too lost in the sauce of playing with his bike, because ZS is such a quick character. Like, she can really mitigate around a lot of stuff like that. The bike is huge enough to where the hitbox is an issue, but I feel like if you're caught pulling it out, it's a free punish for AoS right there.
For sure, and it also looks like AoS has a good understanding of how to use it himself. Like, he extended side B on it earlier, so...
Yeah, for real. Using it to extend your hitbox is so big for you. It's so cool.
Okay.
All right, actually almost getting himself hurt right there for that landing.
Okay, the back air. Yeah, huge power on that move.
Well, we got ZSS at 99. You know, we're starting to look for those confirms like down tilt dash attack and stuff like that. So we're gonna see if Matador can close it out. He's been not struggling at all to close out.
Oh yeah, that trade. That's a classic with all these like multi-hit uppies, right?
The suck. Especially with moves like Wario's down air, and I'm forgetting the rest of the moves in the entire game.
Yeah, I mean, you could see that against Spacies too, for sure.
You get hit by literally any hit or certain hitboxes of that move, you just get sucked down immediately.
Palunair can do the same thing. Yeah, it's infuriating. It's infuriating.
A lot of multi-hits in this game just have a hitbox that it's supposed to allow the move to connect it to itself, but if it doesn't work like that,
for sure,
you're just catching the work then.
Well, in Zero Suit especially, like it feels like all the characters that we mentioned, the Spacies too, they're all fast fallers. So if you put them in that spot, they're just dead.
It's rough, yeah. Especially with no double jump or anything like that. But Matador taking that game one convincingly. And still, this is going to be that was the last set we saw on stream was winner semis as well. So whoever wins this has to fight Pink Fresh, which is good.
Correct.
That'll be a treat.
Yeah, it'll be a good one. A couple of characters that can kind of rush down Min, even though you don't always think of Wario that way. He's got the air mobility for it.
And we're seeing, you know, I feel like AoS is just using these flip kicks very liberally to try and get himself around the stage. And it's been working so far. He's been really just chipping away at Matador.
I think we actually saw the nerf come into play there. The Zero Suits would let up air up B rip pre-patch in that kind of spot.
But it's like a frame or two slower.
It's 2 frames slower, the up B,
so like certain moves are a lot safer on shield against it. Or
that is like the one big combo that got lost, is the up air ladders into up B.
That's tough, yeah. Because that's like one of the most hype things.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I love that. The
resources though? Yeah, he's fine.
Good recovery. Yeah, Wario's got that recovery in spades, especially if he has that bike still available.
Okay, good roll away, yeah. Matador kind of struggled a little bit with the techs against ZD, so that's something to watch here.
We'll see. Maybe I wouldn't tech that on wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, though, nice. Again, Wario's so heavy. My dude has pounds on him with all the sweets he eats.
Ooh.
Oh, no techies though.
Yeah, I don't think I saw the red splash there either. But that's a rough spot. I would have thought that I might be over the ledge.
Yeah, same here. Okay, getting just these
What a
little hits.
reversal.
The thing about ZSS is that she's probably one of the hardest characters to hit in this game consistently.
Right.
Like, you really have to catch her slipping in order to really find cracks in her neutral. Like, Wario has a fantastic neutral as well, given how low committal his moves are. His aerial drift is also fantastic. As well as
Imagine, you're not punishing that.
No way.
Minus 15 from that far away.
Absolutely not.
It's ridiculous. Okay, forward air. Oh, it doesn't quite link. I feel like that's one of the scariest parts of playing Zero Suit. Yeah, well, your move doesn't link and you just die for it.
Which will win? Taser gun or big stanky leg?
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah. And it's surprisingly tough to punish with the pancake.
And one good little combo here, you know, can lead into a lot of damage because now Matador will be able to capitalize way more off of any interaction he gets if he manages to find it.
That was such a brave air dodge.
For real. This is so light too.
Oh,
no!
And that hurts so bad with this glowing waft.
You never see ZSS play air dodge ever, right? Because she has so many resources to get herself out of disadvantage and flip kick and also just jumping.
It is a pretty bad air dodge in terms of like the aerial drift. Kind of like Fox, right? A lot of these fast fallers.
That was very panicky on AoS's part. Now this puts him in an even worse spot because Matador's on the verge of winning this set.
Yep.
That boost kick is going to help out, though.
That was a kill confirm on the shield with that up air, but yeah. And that is definitely a read from AoS going for the up B after Wario does that. Because if Wario just sits there, oh no.
He was going to let it rip, but it wasn't true.
And now it's even.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to go for it, though, right? Like, if you have that tool in your disposal,
yeah,
you know, what if he died without using it? Then my man would be going into game 3 full of regrets. Oh, okay. Up tilt? Up
good
really?
there. Yeah.
At that percent? That's crazy.
I got to imagine that's catching AoS not trying to do anything.
Oh, this is it, though, I think.
Scary. Okay. And good job not air dodging.
Oh, no, he's dead, though.
He had way more drift after that than I was ready for.
I thought he was just... Because that move stops all of his momentum once he's out of it. And it's the airspeed.
He was booking to that ledge, yeah.
It's all that gas in him, all that air, you know.
Man.
He's like a balloon.
A surprising couple of misplays in that game, honestly, with the air dodge from AoS and the way that ended for Matador. So
both these guys big stresses. I feel like you know every interaction is so precious for each of them because both of them play very high, like characters with very high volatility in terms of their kits.
Definitely.
So I can understand the apprehension and scaredness, but you guys are in winner semis right now. You gotta collect yourself. This is the difference between top 5 and top 3 right here.
Okay.
That's huge.
So Matt is just going to get rid of that top platform. And we saw the bike setup with the waft on PS2. I got to imagine you have the same thing here. Like, it's the same. It's basically Pokemon Stadium 3.
And again, we're seeing more bike play from Mata here. I guess maybe he wasn't as keen on it on...
Oh, that was
so cool. That was dope.
I thought the bike was going to hit him on the way down, too.
I'm seeing shades of Guy Fieri right here. This man is chefing. This man's chefing up real good. Look at that. That's crazy.
Oh, eat him up. Yeah, I got to imagine that was a runoff fair.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. Still no danger of the ladder, I'm imagining, especially at this percent. But still, that's damage. And that's putting Wario in the air without a double jump. Like, that's, you know, ZSS, very, very good at striking landings, just given how good her ground speed is. She really just, like, her dealing with scrambles is, like, so good.
Oh, man. And yeah, great job by AoS holding it.
Yeah.
Because that's like the one time that's going to be a grabbable side B from Zero Suit.
I didn't know that was a different input, that there are 2 inputs for that. One of them sends you, if you guys didn't know, one of them, if you hold the whip a little longer, you fly straight up, it hits you upward. If you don't hold it, it sends you outward. Really powerful.
Exactly, yeah. And it's the held version is a decent combo tool at lower percents.
For sure. Oh, God. All right, the Matador still clutching onto this first stock right here.
Oh, yeah, caught the DI. And great job by AoS just letting that throw rip immediately.
Yeah, it's not reactable, you know?
Yep.
You gotta just don't give him time to start DIing, don't pummel. You already have him at kill percent.
Yeah, it's not a terribly strong throw, but it can catch the DI pretty well. Okay.
Oh, that was so good. Running off stage again. So many times, though, AoS has gone for that. Would just run off, fast fall off flat, or just run off forward air every single time, and Matador's finally caught on to it.
Yeah, that was a great back air. And with the flip jump burned, I don't even think it would have mattered.
God. I don't think Waft is online just there. I think we're
about
to get
seconds.
there. Yeah. You really are a statistician. You got the numbers in your head.
Well, I also am just always like, oh, it's going to be at 5 minutes, right? No, it's at 5:05 for some stupid reason.
Okay. Oh, that was so good!
Yeah, and again, Matador, I think, could have blown the waft to recover there, but I think this was correct. I think
it's like a... you guys aren't going to get this if you don't play Guilty Gear, but if it's like using your burst, like you never want to throw your burst out if you think you're going to lose the round because you want it for next round.
Exactly, yeah, and if you do that, you risk getting hit just for trying to recover, so.
You saw him hunting for that waft confirm right there.
Mash, good mash.
Good DI by AoS to get that. This is getting scarier and scarier for Matador because, you know, as AoS, you know, establishes more percentage between the... Oh, never mind.
Fantastic grab.
Never mind. It's over. He's just dead.
Yeah, and that is still best of 3 territory here, so
yeah.
AoS with a huge turnaround there in that game 3.
For real. He adapted so well. He played a lot more cautiously in neutral, I feel like. He had his confirms on deck. No, he didn't really panic at all.
Yeah.
We didn't see any air dodges that game. We didn't see anything like, oh, God. Like.
And you know that, like, so normally I would get on someone for getting hit by back throw flip kick. But you know that Matador had in his head that every single time that AoS had gone for the back throw before...
He goes for, like, he starts to scope out for, like,
the
back air. Yeah, dude,
And so if you're trying to get that same punish that took the last stock...